I'm gonna hop into probably some standard. Try out busting out a bunch of tokens with Monastery Mentor. Maybe playing a Haughty Djinn, cycling through our deck with Consider, Otherworldly Gaze, Sleight of Hand, some nice 1-mana cantrip type spells. And then we're trying to recur Monastery Mentor and Haughty Djinn with Helping Hand. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's pretty awesome that you can, he comes out tapped, but you can recur a creature for 1 mana. And we're only playing up to 3 mana, so that's not, mana value 3 or less still hits everything in our deck. And then we have Recommission, which is just slightly better Helping Hand, but it costs 2 mana. And then we're just trying to do the same thing, cycle through the deck. Chart of course, drawing 2 cards, cycling through the deck as much as possible. You can, with the discard ability, oftentimes you're wanting to use discard ability so that later on you can Helping Hand Monastery Mentor or a Haughty Djinn, or if you already have a Monastery Mentor on the battlefield, you can trigger Prowess off of recurring another one, which can get out of control. Alright, so let's get in there, try to play it in standard, and we'll show you what it looks like. What playing Azorius Mentor in standard these days looks like. It's sometimes an uphill battle against mono red and Boros tokens, but that's fine. We're here to play Magic. This is fine. Little Sea-Chrome Coast. Played Tapland. Coast. We can slide it in. What color is opponent? Ooh. Graveyard the graveyarding Otherworldly Gaze is always good, so you can replay it. Alright, so opponents trying to just play big ass creatures. We're gonna try to get our mentor out there. If opponent kills our mentor, we bring it back and then go off with it. If opponent leaves our mentor, we have it there already. Obviously. So consider, or I mean, I probably should have started with Slight. Okay. Just trying to kind of go off with this dude. Sure, yeah. Oh, actually, no, I should not have done that. But it doesn't matter. Because we were letting that happen so we could recur it. And then hold up, consider. And then that's, you know, that's what going off of the mentor looks like. Make a ton of prowess dudes. Somebody kills it, you just bring it right back. So what do we do here? Consider. Make a bunch of dudes. Graveyard, otherworldly gaze. Graveyarding otherworldly gaze is always great because it's basically like drawing 2 cards because you're able to use that otherworldly gaze. So I've actually grown to like this card. It's very good. Alright, so we will let's see, bring his ass back again. Actually, we're just gonna make the opponent and then do we play a big Jin? Yeah, we do. Just play a big Jin. Okay, and then we're saying we'll kill you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take care of your mentor? I'll still kill you. And it sucks to tap out so much, but we're basically playing. Oh, that's cool. We're playing so many sorcery speed cards that you end up just tapping out because you have to play everything at sorcery speed. But we do have a lot of counter spells, and a lot of times you can play it for 1 mana like that, which is sweet. Let's see. So flashback 1 mana. Graveyard a bunch of shit. Make the Jin dig. Let's see. Do we have another one? No, we don't. Let's see then. What do we do? Don't necessarily need to recommission. Chart a course. Opponent is dead. And that's kind of, you know, how the deck works when it's working. You just kind of go real wide like that. And opponent hopefully just dies from tokens. And it's very, very resilient deck. So I'm going to go to 3 make disappear, 2 no more lies. Because it is better with the Jin. And I might end up playing a version of this deck that doesn't even have counter spells and just does a lot of stuff on sorcery speed to make the Jin and the Monastery Mentor just as linear and strong as possible. Because I think this deck, you really have to think of it as a go wide like tokens deck, and I mean that style of deck is always good, but you don't necessarily need counter spells or even have the room to use counter spells. And see, there are enough instant speed cards that you can hold up to be able to get away with playing counter spells. Opponent goes first. We're actually going to keep this, even though it's 1 land, because we can consider otherworldly gaze for 1, and we'll find our land. There it is, anyway. Yeah, that's another thing about the deck. It's only got 20 lands, but because it's so so fast and you have so many fucking 1-mana spells, you can easily get away with keeping a 1-lander. And this will be just perfect. Put these 2 in the graveyard. Our Jin is already up to 3 when we bring it out. And we hit our land because of otherworldly gates. So make the opponent think he's getting countered. Consider again, mentor, there it is. So since we have so much recursion, we're actually just going to play out our mentor. We could also play out a 5/4 flyer on turn 3, which would have been very good. Yeah, you're seeing how the deck can be very strong, very fast, and look how much stuff I've done. Put all this into the graveyard on turn 3 to power up our Haughty Jin. So what'll we do here? Let's see. He can't do anything yet, but we can get him. Do we just do that? Do we just make him recast that? No, because he'll be able to get more off of it. So I think we just attack and then play our Jin. Hold up Fading Hope. And then we can Angels, okay, cool. Oh, it's my turn. Oh. So, gears. This will be good. We can. It's definitely right to search first. And we're gonna be able to do a ton of damage to our dude here. We'll pick up another fairy. Shit, so do we cast a fairy here? We'll actually cast our second sorcerer. And then do we Fading Hope this dude back? And then get in for 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he'll have to recast it. I think we do. Or do we hit him with the fairy? I think we'll do the fairy actually, just get more cards. Alright, and the opponent has to wipe us, and then we'll just start over. Starting over with this hand, because we'll be able to helping hand him. Yeah, opponent has to wipe, and then start over. Start over. Okay. Opponent probably has something for our guy, but I'm trying to be done with this. And so opponent doesn't have something for our guy. Oh, we should have expected it would be another ley line. And then an Emodane out of nowhere. Oh, Emodane for the tokens. He's playing like a long game Emodane. Oh, that's actually very cool that our dude is doing that. Alright. And let's see what opponent's trying to do here. Ooh, tracks sweet, legit. Enters battle, reveal top 10 cards. Yeah, we don't want to let him keep doing that over and over again. And I'll just show you what this does. Gets to reveal a bunch of cards. So it's for each card type, you may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright, whatever attracts it. Yeah, that's pretty good. And it just has everything it can have on it. Okay, whatever attracts it. Hey, buddy. You being a good kitty? Right, if anybody has a deck suggestion or anything, you go ahead, you suggest that deck. So we can kind of see what's happening here. Opponent about to recast their Traxa. I guess I should have attacked first. But opponent recasting the Traxa is definitely not great for us. And the long goodbye, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and say we're gonna give him the long goodbye, because he long goodbyed us. And that game was over. We're just trying to hit dudes with the Monastery Mentor. We're just trying to go wide on some dudes. But he wouldn't let us go wide on him. I don't know what's up with that. Didn't want to. Alright. This hand does not let us do that. This is a little better. So we'll keep Mentor and basically a way to recur him. Just playing out the land. You son of a bitch. Short. He gets to steal my mentor. So I gotta find something to... get it back. I want to bounce. Oh, there's another mentor. Get it back. We'll play it again because we have the helping hand. Or not again, but play it. Oh. Helping hand, mentor. Do we chart? I gotta hold up. Picklock prankster. Is that what we do? Or do we try to draw a discard here? Or just sleight of hand? Nah, we hold up the prankster. Could potentially draw some interaction to get our card back off of the bat. Now 1/1 flyers won't be the best because I have 1/3 flyers. Let's see what we get with our prankster. Opponent kills. Fading hope. Oh, fuck. I thought I was gonna be able to replay it. He gets to just steal it again. That was not ideal. Well, probably shouldn't have done that. That was not the move. Okay. Oh, fuck, can't see my cat. Is no, let me see. What's up, buddy? You gotta let me see. Alright, what the heck? Chart. Huh, it's kind of brutal drawing all of my planes. Alrighty. This is a pretty slow moving game. Me and the opponent are... Oh, perfect. Well, at least we drew something. Ugh. I don't even have the mana. Alright, so I think we're 2 behind here. We have to let our opponent... Not let our opponent, but our opponent got this one. You got this, opponent. Probably. Sneaks. Being a good boy. Sneaks the cat trying to fucking play magic here. He's not very good. You know, he's trying to get in the way. Let's see what we had here. Nothing. Alright, well, we're dead. Alright, I'm gonna try to make the mentor go wide one more time. So this hand has the Djinn, but we're not doing much on the way. Well, don't picklock Prankster, but it would be better to cycle through and find cards on the way so we can hopefully get a Monastery Mentor. But this is fine. So we'll keep it. Oh, cool. Playing a similar deck. Like to see that. It's cool seeing Faithful Mending. I was thinking about playing the Faithful Mending. It's just like, doesn't do much. Gonna put this out while we kind of can. What is the opponent doing? What the heck is this deck? Oh, maybe he's trying to replay Portal. Oh yeah, and Rakdos turns up. That's fine. Well, that's good. Good for you, buddy. We'll just hit our land, put some stuff in the graveyard for our Jin. See if this is good enough damage. I don't think he minds letting this die. Play our Jin. Yeah, and then so opponent, I don't think next turn can play the portal, but maybe the turn after that. We'll see. Okay. And he's here. Does it cost 1 with the Jin? Make sure we don't get those. Consider is very good. And then we can go mill 4, put an instant sorcery from among them into your hand. Draw a card off our fairy. And then let's see if we milled anything to bring back. No creatures. So we'll take the consider. And then we'll play the consider. After the Fading Hope, get this out of the way. Keep buffing the crew. We got another one. I'm gonna just keep buffing the crew. So is this death for you, buddy? 6, 7, 14. Close enough. So get rid of all our guys. Oh no, Faithful Mending. Alright, so this guy was just doing like nothing. Perfect. Faithful Mending. Well, we did our thing. We went wide. We got wide on a guy. Killed him before he could recur his big artifact. Alright, I'm getting kind of tired. I think I'm going to call it. It's been real. We went wide. We did the thing.